This is an L sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. Let's start off by talking about art. Do you think art is important in society?
Yes, I think art is very important in society because it reflects our culture, history, and values. Art can inspire people, start conversations, and even bring about social change. It's also a form of expression that allows people to connect, regardless of their background or language.
What kind of art do you like the most?
I really enjoy abstract and modern art because it's open to interpretation and everyone can see something different in it. I also appreciate photography as an art form since it captures real moments and emotions in a unique way. It's amazing how much can be conveyed in a single image.
How often do you visit art galleries?
I don't visit art galleries very often, but I try to go a few times a year, especially when there's a special exhibit or a new collection. I enjoy seeing different kinds of art and learning about the artists behind the works. Visiting galleries can be inspiring and a nice change from my daily routine.
Have you ever tried creating art yourself?
Yes, I have tried painting and drawing a few times, mostly as a hobby. Although I'm not very skilled, I find it relaxing and a good way to express myself. I like experimenting with colors and shapes, and even though the results aren't always great, it's the process that I really enjoy.
Do you think children should learn about art in school?
Yes, I think children should learn about art in school because it helps them develop creativity and self expression. Art encourages them to think in new ways and explore their ideas. It also gives them an appreciation for culture and history, which can help them understand and respect different perspectives.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a book you read recently. You should say what the book is, what it is about, why you chose to read it, and explain how you felt about it after reading it.
A book I read recently is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This novel takes place in the 1930s in a small town in the American South. It focuses on issues like racism, justice, and compassion. The story follows a young girl named Scout Finch and her brother, Jem. As they grow up, they witness injustices in their community. The main plot centers on their father, Atticus Finch, a lawyer who defends an innocent black man accused of a crime he didn't commit. I chose to read this book because it's considered a classic, and I'd heard it's very impactful. I was interested in the themes it addresses, like equality and morality, which still feel relevant today. I also wanted to understand the historical context of the 1930s and how people's beliefs and attitudes shaped their actions. While reading, I felt really engaged with the characters and their struggles. Atticus Finch stood out to me for his strong sense of integrity. He was willing to stand up for what was right, even when facing strong opposition. Seeing the story from Scout's perspective as a child made it feel both innocent and profound. Her questions about justice and fairness made me think more deeply about these issues. After finishing the book, I felt moved by its powerful message and admired how it tackled difficult subjects. It left me reflecting on the importance of empathy and understanding, and I can see why it's still widely read today.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move to part 3. We are going to continue to talk about books. What types of books are popular in your country?
In my country, a variety of books are popular depending on the audience. For example, novels, especially romance and thrillers, are popular among young adults. Nonfiction books like self help, history, and biographies are also widely read by people looking to learn or gain inspiration. Recently, there's been growing interest in books about personal development and mindfulness as people look for ways to improve their mental health and lifestyle.
Do you think people can learn life lessons from reading books?
Yes, I believe books can teach valuable life lessons. Many novels and biographies show how people face challenges and make important decisions, which can be very inspiring. Reading about different perspectives helps readers develop empathy and understanding. Nonfiction books, especially self help and psychology, also offer practical advice that can improve areas like relationships, work, and personal growth.
Do you think reading is more beneficial than watching television or movies?
I think both have their benefits, but reading often requires more focus and imagination, which can be very rewarding. Books usually go deeper into details and emotions, allowing readers to understand characters and events better. While TV and movies are great for visual storytelling and quick entertainment, reading helps develop critical thinking skills and concentration, making it a more engaging experience in some ways.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.